Hello friends, how are we doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Inflammation is behind so many of the aches, pains and long-term conditions we deal with every day. Yet food can play such a huge role in calming it down. And today I'm going to share with you my first step in trying to adhere to an anti-inflammatory diet. So I'm going to share a recipe with you, a turmeric and ginger drink, perfect for a morning start and can be enjoyed as a shot or a tonic first thing in the morning. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on more simple recipes and wellness tips. And stick around to the end to find out what that all-important ingredient is, because without this ingredient, it doesn't give you that guard against inflammation. So stay tuned. Here we have the ingredients. All fresh, and these are all organic. We're going to be using my juicer, my best friend. She's a HUROM juicer. And I've had it for years. I've had it for quite a few years. Great, wonderful juicer. If you're interested in one, I'll put the link in the description below. But I'm using a juicer because I have a juicer. You do not need to use a juicer to make this drink. You can use a blender instead. You just need to dilute it so that you can strain it out and so on. And I'll share the tips for creating this in the blender in the description box also. I have 2 ounces of fresh turmeric, 2 ounces of ginger. As I said, a turmeric ginger recipe drink, so and equal amounts of both ingredients. I'm using organic ingredients, trying to avoid pesticides. So, you know, generally non-organic food is sprayed with pesticides, and I know we can wash our fruit and vegetables in a bicarbonate and soda and vinegar solution, but I'm not sure if it get rid of the pesticides as we should. Drop a comment below if it really does. I'm not sure it does. So with that in mind, I buy organic, which is more expensive, of course. So I would love it if someone could tell me if washing with bicarbonate and soda and vinegar gets rid of all the pesticides. Because if it does, then I won't have to buy all this organic stuff. Anyway, moving on. I'm not going to peel the ginger nor the turmeric. I'm going to leave it with the skin on, because really that's where the power in all of these ingredients are, right under the skin. So I'm leaving them on. As I'm leaving the skin on with the turmeric and ginger, all I have to do is peel the lemons. So here we go. Oh, excuse me, this knife needs sharpening. I just don't have the time. Now all we need to do is juice. I haven't shared the important ingredient yet, so let's move on. I actually should have cut up the ginger so it could fit in the juicer, but I can do it as I go. And so what I do is alternate the ingredients to get that good mix while it's juicing. Yep, as long as it fits in the chute, I'm good. Put the rest of that juice in there so it mixes up. I don't want to waste any juice. And there we have it. Out she comes. Just let it drain out. Now this is a very concentrated. The ingredients in here, the ginger, the turmeric, are very, as I said, potent. And so if you're not used to including them in your diet, you should take it easy. Even half a shot to start first. A lot of ginger can give you diarrhea. It's never happened to me, but so it depends on your tolerance. If you're visiting a doctor, you have a health condition, you should consult a doctor. If you're going to make changes to your diet, if you're going to enjoy an anti-inflammatory diet, just check in with your doctor, make sure what you're doing makes sense. Make sure that you're not doing anything that would counter any medication you might be on. But so I would say this is about 4 shots. And that is fine for the week. I don't think you need to have 1 a day. I think 4 in a week is fine. And you can do half shots. As I said, if you do half shots, there's even more. There's 8 shots in here. Now, I know you're asking, what on earth is this important ingredient that you need in this turmeric and ginger drink? Well, it's freshly ground pepper. My handheld grinder died some time ago, but I have a grinding machine too. I'm always, I've got a spice business that I am trying to get off the ground. And so I grind spices once in a while. There's some sort of compounds in black pepper that helps absorb the turmeric. It needs it. You will not absorb the turmeric, and therefore you're not getting the benefits. So just a touch here is all that's needed. That's it. You can also just grind it into the glass. Now be careful with turmeric, it stains. And so here we go. I'm going to pour some in as a shot. I'm only pouring half into this glass because this is a double shot. Shot's a great idea, but also, why not a tonic? I'm going to put in a couple of lemon slices just to add that lemony flavour. Just the same amount as you would for the shot, and top it with some sparkling water or seltzer, whatever you have at home. Look, it's beautiful. I think it is anyway. It's really refreshing. You might be tempted to add sugar. It doesn't need it. This is for an anti-inflammatory diet. We need to make sure we're doing the best for our body. You don't taste the black pepper, by the way, going in. You get all that zinginess from the ginger. I don't notice the black pepper. I mean, it just goes right down when you're drinking it. Some of it may stay on the glass, but you're getting the majority of it. Oh, it's delicious. So is this. This is very potent. It's very lemony. It's very gingery. Strong in the turmeric. So, as I said, if you're not used to these flavors together, if your stomach's not sure about it, start with half. Because as you can see, if you can hear, it's hitting my throat. It's very gingery, but it's good for you. Be warned, when you're making anything with turmeric, juicing turmeric, it will stain everything you use. Anywhere it hit, it will stain it. So as soon as you can, I would wash everything you used. So put that in the sink with the rest of the stuff, with the juicer and everything, and I'm going to wash that as soon as I finish with you. And so transfer what's left into a jar you can afford to be stained or that will not stain. Glass won't stain. So I put that in the fridge for the next time we want some juice. For a turmeric tonic or a shot, as I said, you need freshly ground black pepper. So I did that. I added this for the demonstration, but you can add the black pepper as you're about to make your drink, have your next drink. An anti-inflammatory diet isn't a trend by any means. It's really a game changer for long-term health. When we start choosing foods that calm the body instead of fueling inflammation, we give ourselves the chance to feel better every day. Simple ingredients like ginger and turmeric fit right into an anti-inflammatory diet. They're not only flavorful foods, but they're powerful foods, and they've been used for centuries to fight inflammation naturally. So come on this journey with me to make sure that the food we eat supports our health. If this video gave you some inspiration, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your friends who perhaps may need some inspiration too, and give this turmeric and ginger recipe a try. I'd love to hear from you, see what you think. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can join me on my journey, my anti-inflammatory journey. But until then, eat well. Bye.